You may be asking yourself, how do I rank higher in Airbnb search results? Rightfully so, because it's a question I ask myself all the time, and I know thousands of other hosts want to know as well. That is why in this video, I'll share how to rank higher on Airbnb and ultimately improve your search results, so you can end up on the front page. But first, have you already subscribed to the channel? We post videos every week on real estate investing and rental properties, so definitely keep watching. The main ways to improve your ranking on Airbnb are pretty straightforward but rarely used. It should go without saying that the key to getting 5-star reviews is to write an awesome listing with great photos, communicate effectively, and have great response time. In this video, I'll walk you through how to do all of these things with a few examples. You should also keep in mind that Airbnb's key objective is to make money. Their algorithm will favor listings that make it as easy as possible for guests to book. Bottom line, more bookings is equal to more money for Airbnb, and that means a higher ranking. Now let's take a look at the 10 ways to boost your Airbnb rankings and push your property to the top of the list. Number 10. Adjust your pricing. When you create an Airbnb profile, the site will estimate how much you should charge based on the amenities and features of your rental. While this will provide you with the best rate possible, it will not put you ahead of the competition. Your profile will stand out and get more views and bookings if you lower your price, even if it's only temporary. Once you start getting more interested tenants, make sure you try to avoid double bookings, as this is one of the most common issues that arise when you begin listing on multiple channels. Number 9. Log in regularly. If you can, make it a point to log into your account every day. The Airbnb algorithm rewards the most active users by increasing your search ranking over time. Make it a habit to contact your guests directly through Airbnb and respond to reviews by thanking them for their feedback. Active hosts are certainly recognized by the algorithm, and you'd be surprised at how much it understands your workflow. Number 8. Use good photographs. Good photographs are essential for your listing because they are the main feature of your home. Airbnb can provide you with a quote for a professional photographer, but if you prefer to do it yourself, make sure you have a good lighting, a good camera, and that the rooms are in good condition. Even if you have the best prices, poor photography can kill your chances of getting a booking because no one wants to stay somewhere that is unappealing. Number 7. Activate Instant Book. You can improve your ranking and appeal to more guests by turning on Instant Book. It'll not only help you get more bookings, but it will also free up your time by removing the need to respond to each booking request. It also increases guest interest and increases your chances of becoming a super host. Of course, when you enable Instant Book, you must ensure that the calendars on all of your channels, whether it's Booking.com, HomeAway, or any other platform, are synchronized to avoid double bookings. Number 6. Complete your profile. Because Airbnb recognizes you as a committed and dedicated host, completely filling out your profile can book your ranking. Fill out each section of your Airbnb listing with as much information as possible, using proper spelling and grammar to make sure your page appears more professional and provides potential guests with all the information they require. Also, make sure it's regularly updated so guests can always get accurate information when going through your listing. Number 5. New Listing Boost. The good news is that if you're a new listing on Airbnb, you won't be thrown to the wolves. It's not easy to break into the competitive Airbnb world, but with the new Listing Boost, you can rest easy. Airbnb states that all new listings will get a ranking boost for the first 2 to 3 weeks. It's entirely logical. Airbnb wants you to keep hosting, so the new Listing Boost is a great way to do so. To put it another way, your property will rank higher than older listings. When you first list your home, you're likely to get a lot of traffic, so take advantage of it while it lasts. Build a reputation by offering lower prices than your competitors, at least until you've gained a sufficient number of reviews. You should focus on getting great reviews during this time to ensure that you are in good standing. You'll be on your own to improve your rankings after the boost period expires. When will the new Airbnb host bonus expire? It's impossible to say for sure, but they've said it'll be around 2 to 3 weeks, so there's plenty of time to get started. Number 4. Be responsive. Make sure you respond to each message as quickly as possible. Being a responsive host helps to build trust with your guests, and having a 100% response rate encourages them to contact you and book with you. This improves your page ranking and demonstrates to visitors that you are a thoughtful and attentive host. Your guests will want answers in a timely manner, otherwise they'll easily move on to the next listing. Number 3. Get more positive reviews. In traditional real estate, two parties, a buyer and a seller, had to run background checks on each other before agreeing to do business together. The purpose of this background check is to determine whether the other party is trustworthy and whether investing time in the transaction will be worthwhile. This isn't the case with Airbnb because it's two strangers interacting virtually. Despite the differences in appearance, the underlying mechanism remains the same. Both parties can use the Airbnb review system to verify each other. This system allows either the host or the guest to see if the other has a good track record. The unique review system not only allows either party, guest or host, to conduct a background check on the other, but it also acts as a ranking mechanism for the Airbnb search engine. The algorithm searches the database for a listing with positive reviews in order to improve the guest's experience of having a satisfying stay. As a result, if you want to improve your Airbnb rankings, you should increase the number of positive reviews you receive. Number 2. Location. Location might be the most important factor on whether or not you find success on the Airbnb platform. Guests see a map of your surrounding area when they make a booking. You need to be aware that location can mean different things to different people. To begin, location can refer to the proximity of shops, cafes, and other points of interest. Second, it could refer to the look and feel of your neighborhood. Finally, it could indicate less travel time when vacationing. Is it possible for them to walk to places, or is it close to trains, buses, and other public transportation? It will be extremely difficult to get this criteria right because it is subjective rather than objective review. Although it's inconvenient that this may have an impact on your Airbnb rankings, keep in mind there are always ways to improve. My best piece of advice is to provide a guest manual to your visitors. Learn more on how to write the perfect Airbnb house manual. Give a detailed description of your area's transportation options, including walking distance times, and always make sure your listing description is accurate. Number 1. Promote with social media. Because social media is king, make sure you're talking about and promoting your listing on all your social media channels on a regular basis. Twitter and Instagram are excellent platforms for promoting your property and generating interest in it. This is not only free advertising, but it also improves your SEO, making your property more likely to appear higher in search results and attract more bookings. Although it may take some time to optimize your listing for Airbnb SEO, it's well worth the effort. It doesn't matter how great your lodging is if your listing isn't up to date. The list of Airbnb SEO principles is long, but if you start with the basics, you can give your listing a significant boost right away. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful, and don't forget to hit the like button so we know to make more videos on this topic. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out, and watch this playlist here that will give you detailed steps on how to get the most out of your Airbnb properties. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.